and just dry things out a little bit.
You got it. We had quite a bit of rain, some power outages yesterday in parts of the Quad Cities, Knox, and even Warren County.
Yeah, so I live up in Aledo, so it was rocking and rolling through there as well too. I don't know what you guys got down here, but we didn't get a lot of rain, but we got a lot of wind, and I mean we did get rain, but yeah, it was nasty.
Yeah. Well, they move in after the heat, and that front was moving in.
Exactly.
Speaking of moving in, it is sports season. It's back to school.
Yeah, this is it's time to get after it.
Yeah, talk to us about sports injuries.
Well, so what do we got? You know all the sports. We got fall sports are
football, cross country,
golf,
volleyball.
Yep. So what do you think we're seeing as far as sports injuries? What do you think is the most common? Knee's up there. Knee, ankle. Yeah, I mean, with fall, really, you get a nice, I know that sounds bad, but a nice variety of injuries. The back is still one of the things that can, especially when you're footballers and stuff like that, but you can get definitely some hip stuff, knees, ankles. For volleyball, you're getting into the shoulder. So it's quite a wide variety of things, but yeah, this is kind of go time when when all the kids get back into school. We're already seeing a little bit because obviously they were practicing, a couple weeks ago. But so yeah, you start seeing all these wonderful injuries, and we really treat everything from head to toe. I mean, we talked about this. We go through this every month as far as what all we see, but we'll treat any kind of pain, whether it's just muscular pain or if you've sprained that ankle or you've done some kind of ligamentous sprain to the knee. That's kind of that's our bread and butter, basically.
Okay, somebody comes in, Doug, they say, I hurt myself in practice. Where do you start?
Basically, we try to tell all the coaches first to give us a call. It used to be that kids would just stop in the office and like, hey, I need, and that's fine. You can still stop in. We might have to schedule it. Like we probably won't be able to see you right then and there. But coaches always say, just go there. They'll see you right then. I'm like, well, no, that's not quite how it works. But so you can come in. We can schedule an appointment. You can give us a call, schedule an appointment. But what we still do offer for for everybody really. But it started out for the athletes. We did the free screens. And that's kind of how the whole thing started because these kids needed to know, hey, is this something that I should be concerned about? Do I need to go to the doctor? I need to get x-rays? What do you think? And that's our specialty. That's what we're very proficient in, is letting these people know, hey, yeah, I just saw a kid yesterday in Aledo that I don't think he needs therapy. I don't think he needs x-rays, any of that kind of stuff. So I think people always think, oh, well, yeah, of course you're going to say they need therapy. It's your business. I'm like, well, yeah, I get that. But I'm not going to put someone through something if I don't think they need it. So you can give us a call and we can do a free screen. And the screen is exactly that. We're going to do a kind of a quick, it's not the thorough, I mean, it's still a very thorough screen. But we're going to check everything over from your range of motion to your strength. We'll check if I think it's, some ligamentous. Obviously, we're going to check out the integrity of that ligament and just kind of give you an idea of what we think is going on. And the nice thing about it, too, if you're a parent at home and wondering, hey, if I do need to see an ortho, what's going on there. So ORA up in the cities usually has some early morning before school athlete clinics kind of stuff where you can just call them and tell them specifically, hey, my son or daughter is an athlete and I just need him to see an ortho, and they can usually get you in. I don't know when it is. A lot of times it used to be just Wednesday mornings, but I don't know if that has changed specifically. You can just call up there and, like I said, ask ORA up in the Quad Cities.
Okay.
If I do tell you do need to see an orthopedist, then that's, I guess, the usually the quickest route there. So.
Okay.
But yeah, we will treat. Anything.
Junior high, high school, all of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all kinds. I mean, it's unfortunately you get into some concussions and all that stuff too. So a lot of schools are going to concussion screening before the season even hits. So you're trying to get baselines on what some of the numbers are on these kids. You'll take them through cognitive testing and all that. Like we'll do that with even the junior hires up there in Aledo. We'll do this baseline testing on a computer that kind of goes through different cognitive type things, and it gives you a number so that then if we think that child has been concussed, Then we'll bring them back in, repeat that test, and then if they score nowhere near what they did on that preseason kind of stuff, then that's then just another way of telling us. I mean, we're taking them through kind of that physical examination that's, trying to analyze whether we think they've been concussed or not. But then we also have that computer cognitive type testing that we can take them through and see what the numbers read on that as well.
Do you do a lot of those?
No, I mean, it's thankfully no. I mean,
thank goodness, yes.
It's usually less than double digits. So
Okay.
we'll see anywhere from, I don't know, 3 to 8 a year, maybe
Okay.
something like that.
Just wondered because that's an interesting test.
Yeah, and you can see, I mean, it's anything, even cheerleaders. I mean, the whole cheerleaders and then throwing the cheerleaders up in the air just always kind of terrifies me. And that was the first one season I saw, because I was always covering football on the sidelines, and it was a playoff game, and the cheerleader went down, so she had a concussion. So I'm like,
I bet she did.
I didn't think it was going to be a cheerleader that I was going to be treating for a concussion today, but yeah.
But you're right, they do. Some of them do, especially competitive.
Right.
Competitive cheer,
competitive is a whole
it's
nother
high in
ballgame.
the air.
Yeah. So, but no, it's, and then obviously if there is an issue, then we obviously can do therapy on that. And if there's surgery, that's obviously what we do as well too. If you do happen to have the common things, like you said, someone is tearing the ACL, someone is spraining the ankle, spraining the MCL of the knee, and there's just all kinds of things. I mean, there's too many really to kind of go through with this, but just know, I think what I'm just trying to highlight here is you have an outlet. If you need your athlete to be seen, we can see them. But then again, it's not just for the athlete. Like I said, it started that way when we started the free screen, and then it just turned it into anybody in the community, meaning if you have something that's been bothering you and it's gone on for longer than 2 weeks, you probably need to have it checked out. And that's kind of what you always hear me say. So you can just call us and set up a free screen.
And
we
reoccurring
can also,
sports injuries once we get older, right?
Well, getting older? What are you talking about? Yes, but
heck, we can go to sleep wrong and wake up the wrong way, right?
That's the worst, isn't it? When you're like, I think I injured myself sleeping.
Yeah.
Like, how old am I getting now that I'm hurting myself sleeping? But anyway, so yeah, I mean, you can just call the free screen, and the nice thing now, also, you don't have to have a doctor's order to do therapy. So that's direct access. If you've ever heard that term, direct access just means you can come directly to us. You have access directly to us without having a doctor's order to do therapy. So if we see you for that screen and you're like, hey, I really do think that therapy would help, we can get that evaluation going kind of right away. Sometimes that same day, if we got you there. If I'm doing a screen and I can see that, oh yeah, we got something going on here, we can kind of turn that into evaluation and start physical right away, so you don't have to wait for long periods of time to get in to see the doctor, that kind of thing.
For those that don't know, describe what type of equipment you have in your facility.
So it's a variety of things. I mean, we have if you go to a gym, we have all the basic Nautilus equipment. We have all the free weight equipment. We have cardio stuff, from bikes to treadmills to new steps to arm bikes so we have all that. I will tell you that as a therapist, I don't use a ton of that because I like more functional type stuff. So we have things that can mount to the wall, like bands and resistance types things where you can still do a lot of functional type training, meaning I can take you through that golf swing and try to engage your hips more by attaching a band to your waistline and trying to facilitate that, and just various things where you can do a lot more dynamic type things. If you're on a machine, it's going to do just that specific thing. So I will use a machine if I'm just trying to strengthen that specific muscle.
Gotcha.
But if I'm trying to do more dynamic three-dimensional type movement patterns and get you back to moving correctly, I will put you through more of a kind of things where you can hook you up to more band and resistance types thing and allow more freedom of movement.
Gotcha. Okay. Remind people where you're located.
We are out on East Broadway. So if you know where that wonderful little splash pad park is there, we are right across the street to the south, right there.
Okay. And you got a team full of helpers there at the facility.
Yep. We have Brian Gronin is our physical therapist. We have Abby Stotler is a physical therapist assistant. I'm out there as well, and we are ready to help you get to feeling better.